This is a teardown of an AMX DX-Link DX-RX-4K and part number FG1010-510. Basically, it's an HDMI over network box, except I believe this uses their proprietary DXLink protocol. And this is a solid aluminum housing, which is nice. I do have some of these for sale as well, but this one's dented, so I figured I'm not going to bother with it. Oops. Alrighty, let's get this apart. I think this is just a grounding screw, but we'll take it out anyways. This should just hinge open like a clamshell. There we go. Some thermal pads coupling the main chips to the housing, which have some nice grip to them. What the heck? Man, it's just dirty. Yeah, it's weird. And there's quite a bit going on, but I'm gonna pull the board from the housing real quick. See if I can get this apart. I think there's thermal pads on the bottom as well. Oh, nope, missed a screw. Pesky screws hiding from me. Alright. Oh, yeah, another thermal pad cooling the bottom of the chip. So, got the power regulation here, obviously. Not sure why it needs a transformer. I don't know, maybe if that's for isolation purposes. Maybe it's keeping the power away from, or the noise from the power away from the rest of the circuitry. But yeah, a lot of power regulation here. Got a Valens chip, which I can't read because of how faintly etched it is. There we go. That looks nice and sharp. VS100RX-A1. Guessing based on the part number and the traces and the proximity, this is probably controlling the networking ports. Little SD card here. See if I can get that open. Yeah. There we go. 4 gig micro SD card. Nothing special. Got a bunch of micron memory. Upside down. And a cold fire processor there. MCF 54415CMJ250. Looks like we got some WinBond flash storage there for presumably the BIOS of the main processor. Not sure what this chip's doing. But yeah, got analog devices chip there. More than likely that's controlling the HDMI port. It's model ADV7626. Some pin headers for who knows what. I don't know if maybe that was originally used for programming purposes or if they're there for some sort of expansion, although there's not really much space to expand into. And we got this really shiny chip here. Altera. And yeah, it's going to be easier for you to read than me. I'm trying to hold it still while looking at it through the camera. But a lot of numbers on there. Interesting chip there. Don't know what that could be doing. EN6360QI is the part number. I think I've covered everything of relevance on this side. Yeah, just a lot of passives and stuff. I don't know. So this is all audio input here. So this analog devices is probably also dealing with audio along with the HDMI. Not much to see on the bottom. Passives and a couple chips. Texas Instruments chip there. And I'm not sure what these other chips are doing. Maybe more BIOS related chips for the other processors loading firmware. These have two different versions numbers on them. But yeah, that's all there is to see, and hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.